In this video, we are going to take a look at finding second partial derivatives. First, we are going to find gxy. What that means is that you first take the derivative with respect to x, and then whatever you get, you continue taking the derivative, but this time with respect to y. And then if it's gyy, what that means is first take the derivative with respect to y and follow that by another derivative also with respect to y. Now, in order to do that, we're going to need to first find the first partial derivatives. So let's find gx and let's also find gy. Okay, so first with gx. Now, whenever you have terms that are multiplied, like 7 is multiplied, and we are taking the derivative with respect to x, so 7 is a constant multiple, and you're going to keep it. So 7 you keep. But when you are taking the derivative with respect to x, you are thinking of the other variable y as being also a number. So if y is a number, then y to the power 6 is a number, and so is cosine of y to the power 6. So that's also going to be treated as a constant multiple, and we are just going to keep it. So this will be cosine y to the 6, and then you multiply that by the derivative of x to the power 4, which is 4x cubed. All right, so let's see if we can actually combine these terms. So it'll be 28x cubed cosine y to the 6. Now let's do derivative with respect to y. Okay, so here again, we're thinking of 7 as a constant multiple, but now we're treating x as a number, and which means that x to the power 4 will also be a number, and we will keep it. Again, it's a constant multiple. Now, what is the derivative of cosine of something? This is where we use chain rule. So cosine of something is negative sine of the same something. So you do not ever change the argument. So negative, always put it in the front, because if you put it in the middle, it'll look like subtraction. And then we got sine y to the 6. So if you think that's it, that's not it, because you have to use chain rule. And chain rule says, okay, times the derivative of that something, which is going to be 6y to the power 5, according to the power rule. So combining that, I'll get negative 42 x to the power 4, y to the power 5, sine y to the power 6. Okay. All right, so now let me grab these two and see if I can move them a little bit down here. All right, so let's see if we can compute them. So first, we've just found the derivative with respect to x. Now we're going to find the derivative with respect to y. And again, we think of 28 as a number, right? It's a constant multiple. And because we're taking the derivative with respect to y now, x cubed is going to be a number. So let's keep it. So 28 x cubed, we keep. Cosine of something is minus sine of the same something multiplied by the derivative of the something. So that's going to be 6y to the 5. Okay, so I don't know what is 28 times 6. I'm just going to keep it. And I got x cubed y to the 5 sine y to the 6. All right, we got that one. Now let's take g with respect to y. So this is where we take our derivative right here, and we take another derivative with respect to y. Now, this is going to be a little bit more complicated, but something that is not going to be complicated is realizing that 42, negative 42, and x to the 4th are treated as numbers when you take the derivative with respect to y. So we're going to keep it. It's like a constant multiple, and then we're going to multiply it by the derivative of y to the 5 sine y to the 6 with respect to y. Well, what is that? Well, here, this is really a product. Y to the 5 is one function that has y, and also sine of y to the 6 is another function that has y. So whenever you have a product, this is where you have to use product rule. Okay, so how does product rule work? Take y to the 5, take the derivative of it. That's going to be 5 y to the 4th. Multiply by the second function with no change, plus first function, no change, multiplied by the derivative of the second, but sine of y to the 4th is cosine of y to the 4th, according to chain rule, But again, you need to multiply by the derivative of the something, which is 6y to the power 5. Okay, so if I were to simplify this a little bit, so 42x to the fourth negative, that's going to stay. I got 5y to the fourth sine y to the sixth. Never try to distribute this guy inside sine. That doesn't work, okay? It's not like it's multiplication. The only thing we can do is combine these two. So that's going to be y to the power 10, and then the 6 in the front, and then cosine y to the 6. So I know you probably do not believe I got this right because it's so complicated and looks so scary. So I need to demonstrate to you that I actually know what I'm doing. And let's see if I can put them side by side. So I got negative 28 times 6 x cubed y to the 5 sine y to the power 6. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, okay, so that negative 42x to the power 4 we keep. And then we got 5y to the 4 sine y to the 6. And then we got plus 6y to the 10 cosine y to the 6. Yay!